Hey everybody. I've been thinking the past few days how I actually wanted to do this, and I figured I'd just grab my phone and talk it out. So I'm no longer going to be a part of the AWC. It wasn't my choice. I got the call 2 or 3 days ago now. I am so happy with everything that I got to do with the program. I mean, I started in Warlords of Draenor, and since then, you know, I got to travel around the world, host I don't know how many BlizzCons. The first MDI came around, I got to host and cast that. I think even last BlizzCon, after I got fired the first time, I still went to that BlizzCon. I hosted the MDI and I hosted Arena. There was a period in time where if you went on the World of Warcraft Twitch channel and you randomly scrolled through, chances were you might bump into me. And to call that an honor doesn't even do it justice. I mean, it was a dream come true. I remember the first time I got to cast still, and changed my life. I don't think I ever would have started streaming if it didn't happen. I don't think I would have a lot of the friends that I have now. I mean, Warcraft never would have happened. WoW definitely changed my life, and the Arena program was really the thing that brought me in. I'm sad. I would love to be part of the Arena program, obviously, but this time's a lot different in a good way. The first time that I didn't get invited back to the AWC is after 4 years of doing every single show. I didn't get a call. I found out on Twitter that I wasn't going to be a part of the program. I was kind of in the position where I thought I was going to be a part of the program, and then just radio silence, and the show happened without me. And that sucked. I mean, that was rough. Everything ended up working out just fine. Like I said, I still ended up getting to do more stuff with the program, which I'm truly thankful for that time I had, the additional time I had after that even happened. And also, I got to do some things that I never got to do before in that time. I ended up getting to host TI, which is one of the best memories I've ever had. But also, I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't start in WoW, right? So it's all connected. I'm thankful for literally everything. But I do want to say that this time was a lot different. And I got a call. They explained it to me as much as they could. I mean, obviously, Blizzard can't just. But they gave me a call, and it was from a good friend of mine. And there's literally no bad blood on my end, at least, between me and anyone. You know, I fucking love all of them, and they're some of the best friends I have from getting to do this for so long. But also, this time felt a little bit different in a lot of ways for me, not even because of them. I really think this is probably the last time I'll ever host Arena. Like, even the first time it happened, like the first time that I got let go, kind of knew I'd be back, right? Like, I know I'm a good host, I know I'm a unique host, and I just felt like I'd be back. But this time it doesn't seem that way. For multiple reasons. some on their end and some on mine. I mean, I can't really go into too much detail. I mean, they didn't really go into too much detail, but a lot of the reasons that they're not inviting me, choosing to invite me back, and look, this is a decision that they made, and I felt like they did it the best way that they could, right? Changes happen with shows, like they just do, and I got a call this time, and they explained it to me, and I think a lot of those decisions just came around the fact that, you know, I'm not just the clean-cut host that maybe I was when I started. I'm a lot crazier, and also I've been putting a big focus on my stream, and some of the stuff I say on stream is probably not stuff that you would always want to have somebody who's representing your game say. I think that, and I'm okay with that, right? I think it's a natural progression forward, and I understand that on their end. Even with, I mean, I've been incredibly negative about the game. I couldn't be really much more negative about the game, but I do try to do it with a constructive lens in mind. But I promise you one thing, even though I'm not going to be casting anymore, I'm always going to tell you what I think. I'm always going to be honest. And, you know, there are plenty of reaction. There are plenty of clips of me getting real mad when I'm opening my chest or whatever. I'm doing a vision. And when I'm streaming, yeah, I do a lot of 14-hour streams, things like that. That's me. You're seeing how I truly feel. Luckily for me, I then have a week to settle down, critically think about what I've experienced in the game, and then go on Warcraft and talk with Asmon about what I think would make the game better. And having that's really, really good for me. And you know, I'll no longer be hosting AWC or anything with Blizzard, and that doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing like what I try to do for the community in the game, right? There are definitely plenty of clips where I look at them, and like a lot of the stuff I say I'm like not super proud of, right? But I am proud of the stance I've taken on the game overall, because it's truly how I feel, right? I do think BFA is not in a good place, and I think it's important to illustrate the reasons why before we get into Shadowlands. Otherwise, we'll have another expansion potentially that's not in a good place. And I wholeheartedly would no longer play World of Warcraft if we had another 2 years of BFA. But yeah, I definitely am not perfect all the time. I'm definitely sad that I'm no longer going to be a part of it, mostly because I'm going to miss everything about it, right? Getting to share those memories with everybody, getting to be next to your friends that you've been on the desk with for 5 years, there's really nothing like it in the world. But I said that there were things on my end that made me feel like this time's for good, and that I don't think I'll be back. I think it's just time. I don't think I'll come back to Arena. I mean, I'll never say never, but I just don't think I'll go back, even if they change their mind down the line. Because I am going to be full-time streaming. Already, I've started to move down that path, and, you know, commentating. Somebody's excited. All of the commentating work that I still had was getting in the way of it. And there are a lot of big plans that I have in store right now. I'm going to move to Texas so we can make our own shows. The duel tournament that Asmon, Esfan, and I put together is still one of the best that I think there's been in the space. And I want to do more things like that. I want to put a spotlight on different people in the community, and I just want to make good shit. But yeah, I guess after what, 6 years of being a commentator, I'm not one anymore. Pull that Band-Aid off. I guess I'm a streamer now. Which also means I'm now kind of an idiot. Streamers are so dumb. Alright, guys. It's kind of weird. This is kind of weird. Bye. I'll see you on stream.